Hi guys, this is my own fanfiction that I have created. It may take a bit longer to post all the parts because it is currently in creation. Enjoy. Speech. Thoughts. Bijou speech. Bijou thoughts. Naruto Uzumaki, aged 5, was on his daily walks. He walked steadily and taking in the majestic view. He was currently in one of Konoha's many forests on the outskirts of the village. One thing about Konoha he liked was the natural beauty of the village forests. He started going on walks when the treatment of the villagers became insufferable and needed a way to escape from the glares, the whispers, and the loneliness. It would consume him all his life, but at least he found some sort of relief. One day things escalated to another Naruto's birthday. A mob of villagers started attacking him. This wasn't too surprising. Naruto knew that the villagers hate him, for what reason he did not know. Flashback. Naruto was thrown into an ally. Why can't we kill him already? One of the villagers looked like he was going to take off. Relax, remember what that demon done to us, done to our family. We need to teach him a lesson and do what he has done to us. We must make sure that his final moments are unbearable, and once we have done it, then it is time to dice. We will slay the fox once and for all. Fox? They can't be taking the 9 tails. It died, right? Naruto thought. Yeah. All of them cheered on and were delighted. This was the time for vengeance. This was the time to bring justice and to end that beast living one and for all. Naruto by this point has stopped fighting. He was confused. What was this meant to be? What does this mean? He started to cry by this point. He cried and it kept repeating for a while. However, it became more and more irritating to the point where he could not handle it. The villagers were just watching the scene, enjoying it and drinking some sake, and he couldn't believe why someone would do this. For hours and hours and hours, they kept on beating him. He screamed out, but to no avail. He thought that this was the end. A few hours passed by. I think this is enough time to end this. One of the villagers was about to strike him with a kunai. He could not die here. He couldn't, not to some pesky villagers. He wanted to be a successful shinobi and die of old age one day, but not like this. As he mustered up his strength using all the energy he could, and a blue aura engulfed his hands. He broke the handcuffs and delivered an uppercut to the villager's face, and he ran. He ran as fast as his little legs can muster. He ran so far that he managed to get to the outskirts of the village. He ran away. We will get him one day. One day we will avenge the yandere, a villager screamed. Naruto was distraught as any 5-year-old will be, but he was more resilient than most 5-year-olds and started to get his bearings. It was an event that he will never forget. However, walking down the forest to his way home helped him a bit. Naruto found the walks relaxing and enjoyed playing with the wildlife. Flashback end. He continued trudging on the dirt path, taking in the smells of the forest. He passed something. A book. What is this, he thought. He started to read it. It's called Transformation Jutsu, and it can change people's appearances. This might be useful in things like espionage, but it says that some people can sense it. That's a shame. However, it might be useful one day. Naruto continued walking on his path, but headed in the opposite direction. Naruto continued walking. That's strange, I do not remember this. I might have walked the wrong way anyways, it does not really matter. He continued until the path suddenly stopped. He encounters a large wall. Forest of Death? What's so deadly about that? It's just a forest. Anyways, I probably still should continue with caution. The gates were open, so he just went through. He continued walking through the forest until he saw some giant rabbit. What the hell is that? It's best I do not approach it. He walked in the opposite of direction until he heard a clashing of metal. He hid around a tree and observed the fight. One of the shinobis was in a kenjutsu battle and was easily overpowering everyone. This one missed shinobi was slicing through people. He stood on one of them with a sickening crunch. You leaf shinobi are weak. Why do you even try? This is no game, this is the life of shinobi, a one with hardships. It's ever kill or be killed. None of you were ready to become shinobis. This is what happens when you play with the wrong people. Run, run Tamako, one of the ninjas said. But I can't just leave you here, another one said. Run. The leaf ninja fought bravery and helped protect one of his fellow comrades. Naruto never realized how dangerous and risky being a ninja was. He knows it was not just sort of game. He reflected and figured out why you must become a shinobi. Not to do cool fancy jutsu, but to help protect the village. Naruto realized it is not the time to slack off. Even though the academy was starting in a year, he thought it is best to start now so he is relatively strong when he becomes a genin. After seeing a fight in the Forest of Death, he was unsure that the academy will teach something useful to become a ninja. What he witnessed was an absolute bloodbath. 2 teams of genin squads were gone in an instant except for one. How can one do that? He has got to be really strong. He did not want to be facing a ninja like that, being weak or not strong enough. Being slaughtered in an instant is not a thing that Naruto would do. Not a thing that Naruto will allow. Naruto was walking out of the Forest of Death right now. He could not stay, not that he wanted to. Walking down the forest, Naruto stopped and sat down to relax. He was suddenly in thought. How can I be strong? I always see these ninjas from clans. At least their clan teaches them stuff. Naruto was saddened by it. It seemed like a dream unachievable to him. Who can teach him? Who wants to teach him? Not even that. How wants to talk with him? Naruto, on the verge of tears, realized something. The 4th Hokage. Ah yes, the 4th was apparently an orphan like him, but he managed to become one of the strongest ninjas in the elemental nations. Maybe he could achieve strength himself. With new determination, Naruto realized this is possible. Just how to do it, he did not know. Naruto doesn't even know what elemental nations are. Naruto was in thought. So, elements are things like fire and water, and nations are countries, so that must mean there are countries named after elements. But what are the elements and how many were there? Naruto would need to find answers. Where else to find answers? The library. There was only one problem. How is he going to get into the library? The villagers despise Naruto. They wouldn't want the demon to become knowledgeable, would they? Oh yes, the transformation jutsu that might help me. I could turn into someone else, so they don't notice me. Naruto was practically shouting out at this point. He has finally found out a way to become strong without the assistance of a sensei. He would just read books from the library. The only thing that he needs to do is to learn it. He was reading the book on the transformation jutsu. The book said it needs chakra to perform it. He didn't know if he had chakra. What even was chakra? Why not try it? After 10 minutes of trying it out, he got it down. He hinges into himself, but just a few differences. He changed his hair color to red, removed the whisker marks, and changed his eye color to violet. That would do it. Nobody will notice me, hopefully. As he walked down the village, he felt more at ease. Nobody was staring at him. He even got a few greetings from villagers. Very strange to see them like this. He never thought the villagers would be this nice. He walked around trying to find where the library was when he stumbled upon a building. Konoha Library. That must be it. He headed into the library. He looked around the library and found a few books that he thought would be important. He found books on chakra basics and intermediate, the Academy 3, Taijutsu, and Fuin just to level 1. Naruto thought that some of these books were interesting and might get him ahead of the academy. Naruto took a chair next to one of the tables in the library and began to read it, first starting from chakra basics. He struggled on some of the words in the book, which is normal for just a 5-year-old. Hi, one shinobi on the same table as him said. Oh, hi Shinobi-san. Are you looking to become a ninja? Oh yes, I am. I am reading these books to figure out where to start. Do you want some help on it? Yes, please. The shinobi started helping him, explaining what chakra is, explaining the different elements and how they interact with each other, and even chakra control exercises and the importance of chakra control exercises. He thanked the shinobi and Naruto headed off, borrowing the books from the library. He headed outside. He felt tired, like something was draining him. He guessed it was the henge, so he just dispelled it. He strolled a few meters just to hear a rumble down below. Oh, my stomach forgot about that. Naruto did one of his foxy grins. I guess I need to find somewhere to eat. I need to ask Gigi for more food for my apartment. He sighed and walked around to find somewhere to eat. He found a ramen stand with 2 shinobis looking at it with a questioning look. Should we eat here, Itachi? One of the shinobi said. It looks good to me. Why don't we try it, Shuizi? Sure, let's eat here. The now-known Shuizi entered the ramen stand. Ramen. Never had it. I think I should try it as well. Naruto entered the ramen stand and took a seat. Oh, hello, we have new customers. Tucci exclaimed. Hello, what is your name? I am turned to look at Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto, what would you like? Miso ramen, please. While the food was preparing and Itachi and Shisui took their orders as well, Naruto was still reading the book on the chakra basics. He now knows about the leaf balancing exercise and the tree walking exercise and learned about different exercises for taijutsu. Oh, hi Naruto, I'm impressed that you want to become a shinobi at such a young age. Shisui said. Thank you, Shinobi-san. You can just call me Shisui, that would be fine. Oh, okay Shisui. Shisui also saw a book on Fuinjutsu on the table. He was quite shocked that a mere 5-year-old would take interest in Fuinjutsu. Why do you want to learn Fuinjutsu, Naruto? I mean, most people your age do not really learn Fuinjutsu, and even most veteran shinobi have not learned Fuinjutsu. I don't know, I just thought that sealing things are cool. Shisui's sweat dropped. Itachi was also taking interest in the conversation. Some of the strongest shinobis has learnt Fuinjutsu and some even excelled at it. Like whom? Naruto was bouncing on the chair, eager to know more. Maybe it was the right choice to pick up a book about Fuinjutsu if powerful shinobis used it. He hasn't read it yet, but he would study it more. Some ninjas how used it include Jiraiya, one of the legendary Sannin, and the 4th Hokage. The 4th used a seal to make him able to teleport wherever the seal was. The 4th called it the Hiraishin, and he was known for that jutsu. It was an adaptation the 2nd Hokage Hiraishin, as the 4th improved on it, making him even faster, Itachi added. That's so cool. I will read the book on Fuinjutsu when I get home. Just be careful, sealing is very dangerous. One mistake can cause heavy consequences. Shisui added on. Okay, I will be careful. Okay, the food is ready. Naruto reserved his bowl of ramen, and when he first saw it, beams of light was glimmering of the ramen bowl. He can smell each individual ingredient coming of the bowl. Naruto demolished the ramen like there was no tomorrow. Naruto, Itachi conversed with each other, and Naruto was really enjoying it. These were one of his first friends. How does not give him looks of hatred? Ah, this is embarrassing. Naruto was just 50 ryo short. He needed to ask the Hokage for money. Almost all of his going out of the drain ever since he got kicked out the orphanage a couple of months ago. He was glad he left the orphanage, but angry that they would even kick him out. Naruto thought the commission in his life was just an absolute mess. Don't worry, I will pay for it. Shuizi smiled at the boy. Shursui gave Tucci the whole money for the food, the whole 500 Rio. Oh, don't worry, it's on the house, Tucci said. Oh, thank you. Naruto engulfed him into a hug. 2 days later. In these 2 days, Naruto was training and training hard. He had his own workout routine, and it was intense. To be honest, Naruto liked the workouts. Even though it was a workout, a lunatic would do hundreds and hundreds of laps around the village, hundreds of pull-ups, sit-ups, and squats. On the first day it took him 4 hours to do it, and he practically collapsed on the ground. His muscles felt like they were on fire, and his bones feel like it going to snap any second. Maybe I should have took it easy on the first day. Well, you know what they say, no pain, no gain. Just a few seconds later, he collapsed and drifted off to sleep. On the next day, he felt great. He didn't know how he recovered that fast because in the book he read it says, after an intense workout, beginners will have to take a couple of days to recover. But Naruto seemed to be recovered. How? He did not know. He repeated the workout that he did yesterday, but he completed it in 3 hours and was less tired after the workout. Naruto decided to meditate in the forest. He heard it can be very useful for recovery and staying in the right state of mind. It was good for something stressful such as rigorous training. He meditated and meditated for a while when he started to feel more energized. The birds were tweeting, and the surrounding became windier. A slight blue aura engulfed him. Shursui was watching this in shock. It seemed like Senjutsu chakra, but how? How is that possible? He is 5 years old. Not to mention he didn't even learn it. Shuizi closed his eyes and opened again. It was still there. That weird. Shursui, you're here, right? Shursui was baffled. Very baffled. Was this a senjutsu? Naruto stopped meditating and it's suddenly gone. Hi Shursui, I was meditating and I felt this cool energy. I didn't know what it was, but I could feel where you all were. It seemed to be gone now. So, it seems like he can't hold it for long and he needs to be in a meditate position, Shuizi thought. Naruto, that was amazing. Shursui was ecstatic for the boy. That required a ton of skill to do it by your own. Really, what is so special about meditating? Naruto. You just used Senjutsu chakra. It's a very powerful nature chakra and requires you to balance out your chakra with Senjutsu chakra. It can boost your power by more than double. Really, that is so cool. Naruto was also ecstatic. I think we should inform the Hokage and maybe I can ask him to train you. Really? This day is amazing. Hokage Tower. Hiruzen was flung off the chair, promptly fainting after hearing what Naruto has done. Hiruzen got his bearings. Hiruzen was very proud of the boy for completing such feat, although from what he has heard from Shuizi he is not able to utilize it yet. Training will help him utilize such chakra. Senjutsu chakra at such a young age is an amazing feat. He can become as fine shinobi. Sadly, the only ones with Senjutsu are Jiraiya and Tsunade, but Jiraiya has his own things to do, and Tsunade is just Tsunade. So Shursui, would you like to train Naruto? He is one of the most promising people in this village and it would not hurt to boost his strength. Hey Hokage-sama, I would gladly train him. Alright, train him from tomorrow for a year. Naruto, you can take a break for the day. I see that you have been working very hard. Hiruzen could see that Naruto has won some physical training just by observing him. Okay Gigi. Naruto was happy about the nice words he heard. He doesn't get a lot of these words. It always demon this monster that. Naruto was looking at the picture of the fourth Hokage. Hiruzen gulped. Naruto was a smart boy. He hopped that he would not figure it out. He does look really similar to me. It even looks like we are related. Oh well, it doesn't matter too much at the moment. Hiruzen sighed. He is glad he did not notice, but he is worried that one day he might be able to fit all the puzzles and solve it out. Oh Gigi, I'm kind of running out of money. Naruto did one of his foxy grins. Naruto, how do you manage to run out of that much money? Hiruzen was confused. They charge quite a lot for items towards me. I know that others don't get charged that much. Naruto was tearing up. When can he ever get a break from the villagers? Hiruzen was pissed. Don't worry Naruto, I will fix it.